for BA Part 3 Honors course in Political Science. Paper 5 Group A broad question of 16 marks. First half. Number 1. Discuss the nature and scope of international relations. Can international relations claim to be an autonomous discipline? Number 2. Discuss the nature and scope of international relations. Do you agree that the trend towards interdisciplinary studies has reduced international relations to a satellite of political science? Number 3. Define state system in international relations, and in this connection discuss the evolution of state system. Number 4. Trace the evolution of the state system with special reference to the views of Joseph Frankel. Number 5. In the concept of nation state is a myth today in the international scene. Number 6. Make a critical assessment of geography as a determinant of national power. Are the views of the school of geopolitics still relevant? Number 7. What are the major elements of national power? Which element is the most important to you? Number 8. Define national power. What are the main elements of national power? Do you think that economic development constitutes the main ingredient of national power? Number 9. Write in brief the meaning of power as a distinguishing factor in international politics. Briefly describe the elements of national power and show how far they are interrelated. Number 10. Examine the concept of balance of power. What are the instruments of balance of power? Number 11. Examine the concept of balance of power. What are the assumptions and major limitations of the concept of balance of power? Number 12. What do you mean by ideology? Describe the role of ideology in the maintenance of national interest. Number 13. What is national interest? Mention Morgenthau's view on national interest. Describe how the national interest is interrelated with foreign policy. Number 14. What are the role of state actors and non-state actors in international system? Number 15. Define diplomacy and highlight its major objectives and functions. In this respect, point out the role of diplomacy in determining foreign policy of a nation. Number 16. What is diplomacy? Distinguish between open and secret diplomacy. Do you think that diplomacy is in this decline? Number 17. What is propaganda? What are its techniques of propaganda, and highlight the impact of propaganda in foreign policy making. Number 18. What is foreign policy? Describe the role of military in shaping foreign policy of a country. Number 19. Define colonialism. What are the main factors of colonialism? Do you think that imperialism and colonialism are related with each other? Justify your answer. Number 20. What is neo-colonialism? Is there any way out from the grasp of neo-colonialism? Second half. Number 1. What do you mean by Cold War? Discuss the origin and impact of Cold War in the post-World War period. Number 2. Discuss the origin and evolution of Cold War, how it turns into a post-Cold War situation. Number 3. Do you think that Cold War has ended? What are the features of post-Cold War world? Number 4. What is third world? What are its problems? Number 5. What do you know about third world? What are its problems? Is there any relevance of the concept of third world in present day? Number 6. Assess the prospects of non-alignment in the modern world. Number 7. Define non-alignment in the present day world context. Examine the role played by non-aligned movement in international relations in the contemporary world. Number 8. What is non-alignment? Do you agree that non-alignment has outlined its significance in the modern world? Number 9. What is meant by regionalism in international relations? What are the features of modern regionalisms with special reference to ASEAN and OAU? Number 10. Do you think that regionalism is inimical to world peace? Discuss the objects and working of the SAARC. 11. What do you mean by regional cooperation in the international field? What is the future of SAARC as one of the organization of regional cooperation? Number 12. Discuss the aims and objectives of SAARC. Do you think that SAARC has any positive role in international relations? Give reasons for your answer. Number 13. Give an outline of the major issues in West Asia. Do you think that Palestine question is major threats to present-day international relations? Number 14. What are the principles of Indian foreign policy? Write a note on the evolution of Indian foreign policy. 15. Number 15. Discuss the major changes in Indian foreign policy after the Indira Gandhi's regime. Number 16. Discuss in brief the evolution of Indian foreign policy. Do you think that Indian foreign policy needs change in respect of its relation with Pakistan? Number 17. Write the basic principles of Indo-US relation. Add your comment on the recent changes in this respect. Number 18. Discuss the evolution and basic issues of US foreign policy in the contemporary world politics. Number 19. Discuss the basic issues and evolution of China's foreign policy since 1980s. Number 20. Discuss the Indo-China relations after 1960s. Do you think the relation has been changed in recent times? Number 21. Discuss the Indo-Chinese relations since 1980s. Do you think that there have been some changes with the fall of USSR? Number 22. Discuss in brief the Indo-China relation as an emerging power in the context of economic political scenario. Number 23. Give a brief outline of Indo-Pak relation. Do you think that the Kashmir issue is a barrier in this respect? Number 24. Discuss the Indo-Pak relation after the Agra conference. 25. Do you think that Kashmir is the focal point of Indo-Pak relation? Discuss Indo-Pak relations in the above context. 26. Discuss the evolution and the basic issues of US foreign policy in the contemporary world politics. 27. Discuss the basic issues and evolution of China's foreign policy since 1980s. 28. Write a short note on the genesis of the United Nations, emphasizing on the purposes and principles of the United Nations. 29. Discuss the composition, voting procedure and role of the Security Council of the UNO. Do you support the case of India's permanent membership in the Security Council? 30. Number 30. Examine the role of the Security Council in the maintenance of international peace and security. Do you think that the Security Council of the UNO should be reconstructed in the perspective of the contemporary world politics? 2031st discuss the composition, function and role of the General Assembly of the UNO. Did the Uniting for Peace resolution improve its position? 32. Examine the role of the Secretary General of the UNO. Can he play an effective role in the context of present international situation? 33. What is collective security? Discuss the collective security system under the UNO. 34. How would you define collective security? Has collective security system strengthened the UNO's efforts towards maintenance of international peace and security? 35. Write a short note on the role of UNO in preserving human rights. 36. Briefly discuss the composition and functions of the United Nations Human Rights Commission, UNHRC. Do you think that the UNHRC has been able to perform the responsibility in the maintenance of human rights in general?